Hi all, welcome to the next session in the Introduction to Big Data series. In this one, we will try to understand a bit more about Apache Ambari. Before I start with the session, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click the bell icon below and subscribe. Apache Ambari is one of the components in the Hadoop ecosystem that is used for provisioning, managing, and monitoring of the Apache Hadoop clusters. Ambari provides a user interface for Hadoop management which is very easy to use. It also has an intuitive web browser-based user interface built on the top of REST APIs. The major use of these REST APIs is that they allow application developers and system integrators to easily integrate Hadoop provisioning, managing, and monitoring capabilities to their applications. Let's try to understand what do these functionalities mean. By the provisioning of Hadoop cluster, what Ambari does is, it provides a wizard for installing the other Hadoop services like HDFS, MapReduce, etc. across the different hosts or machines in the cluster. Ambari also helps in the configuration of Hadoop services. For managing of the Hadoop cluster, Ambari provides a central management UI for starting, stopping, and reconfiguring the Hadoop services. When it comes to monitoring of the Hadoop clusters, Ambari provides a dashboard for monitoring the health and status of the clusters, like which nodes are down, which ones are running without errors, which services in which nodes are running fine, etc. All these are done with the help of a component called the Ambari metrics system, which collects the required monitoring metrics from the different hosts. There is also an alerting mechanism in place called the Ambari Alert Framework, which will help to create alerts for critical health issues. Then, there is also a way for integrating the Ambari capabilities like the provisioning, managing, etc. using the Ambari REST APIs with the custom application developed by any developer or system integrator. Now, let's see the architecture of Ambari. Apache Ambari consists of mainly the Ambari server. It is considered to be the entry point for all the admin related activities on the master server, like the daemon management, software upgrade, backup and restore, and so on. It also has the authorization provider like LDAP, which is Lightweight Direct Access Protocol, PAM, Pluggable Authentication Module, or Kerberos. Then there is the agent interface, which is usually the Ambari metrics collector. The next component is the Ambari agent. A given host will have an Ambari agent, which consists of the metrics monitors and the Hadoop sinks running. The metrics monitor collects and sends system level metrics, while the Hadoop sinks collects and sends the Hadoop level metrics from the host to the Ambari metrics system. Similarly, all the hosts in the cluster will have these Ambari agents running, which sends the metrics of the corresponding host in the cluster to AMS. All these metrics flowing in from different agents are stored and aggregated by AMS. The collector can store data either on the local file system called as the embedded mode, or can use an external HDFS for storage known as the distributed mode. Based on the metrics collected and the criticality and priority of the health issues and errors, the Ambari alerting framework alerts the admins to take action. Ambari supports multiple relational database management systems to keep track of the state of the entire Hadoop infrastructure. The database can be chosen during the Ambari setup time, and the supported ones are PostgreSQL, Oracle, MariaDB, etc. The REST API interface acts as the connecting link between the Ambari core and the user interfaces. All the metrics and alerts are consumed by the REST interface, which then sends it to the last major component, the Ambari Web UI. The Ambari Web UI is one of the powerful features of Apache Ambari. The web application is deployed through the server of Ambari program, which is running on the master host exposed on port 8080. This application is protected by authentication. It is through the web UI that one can do the cluster related admin works. And it is through this REST interface that the developers can integrate their own custom built applications. Now the last bit, a way to remember Ambari and what it does. The seat or covered pavilion on the back of an elephant is called as Howdah. In certain South Indian languages, this Howdah is called as Ambari. The kings or emperors used to travel or visit around their empire on elephant top, sitting in the Ambari, monitoring what is happening around, giving instruction to his soldiers to do actions, etc. Now let's connect this with our technology. What is the elephant for us? The yellow elephant? Yes, Hadoop. Now, when a user logs in as an admin in Apache Ambari, he can monitor what is happening in the Hadoop cluster, take actions, manage the Hadoop cluster, and so on. So, to summarize, Apache Ambari is an open source project which helps the monitoring, managing, and provisioning of Hadoop clusters through REST API backed web UI. That's the end of this session. Thank you for watching. If you find this session useful, do like, comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel.